scored a scorpion kick. Ah! Ah! Mario Gomez. Oh my God. Oh my God! Yes, team, the Mario Gomez review is here, and he was unbelievable. Anyone that has watched my streams knows how good this card is. 122 goals scored for me in 73 games kinda says it all. This card was unbelievable. Obviously, when we're looking at kind of cons, we will mention the case for his skill moves, but realistically, this card was unstoppable at striker. Now, his stats-wise, very, very good. Obviously, pace and kind of agility and balance need a bit of a boost, but you can do that with an engine. And realistically, I never actually noticed this at all in game. Like, as soon as he was behind the line, he was always outpacing them, and that engine did the perfect job for his agility and balance. His dribbling felt the best so far. I've used Mario Gomez in every year so far, and this is by far the best version of him that I've used. The power header trait I did obviously use as well. I scored plenty of headers with this card. He is unstoppable in the air, and obviously with headers being manual, as long as you're getting that aiming right, you're sorted. And wow, this card was just unreal. The type of goal, I mean, I scored every type of goal with him as possible. Obviously, he's also got the finesse shot trait as well, not the plus one, but he does have the finesse shot trait. So I literally was scoring incredible goals with him. Like, literally, I used to just shoot for the fun of it, and he would bury it. And it was so much fun to have a card that is capable of being able to do that. You also notice in some of these clips as well that, you know, Mario Gomez is scoring with his weak foot and his strong foot pretty much exactly the same way. I never noticed the weak foot even slightly with this card. And I need to also point out that this card is only 70k at the moment. He has been going downwards a little bit, and I imagine maybe heroes might get a nice little boost every now and then, depending on whatever promos are out. But Mario Gomez, wow. He was unreal. Now, 9 times out of 10 when I was playing with him, he was always a solo striker as well. I did play him with Beckham behind. Beckham was another card that's also unreal. Another player review coming out for that one. But anyone that's picking up this card will seriously enjoy it. Now, when we're looking at the pros for Mario Gomez, obviously I've already mentioned the finishing. Long shots, unreal. His physicality is sick. And his movement up the top, just being able to make darting runs whenever you need him to, really good. And obviously, for anyone that's using kind of a card like Mario Gomez, you're getting him because he's going to be like a hold-up striker for you at times. But he is also capable of running in behind and being able to get you a goal that way as well. So you can pretty much score just a huge variety of different types of goals with this card. People used to get so annoyed with him as well. And, like, you know what? When I was bigging him up to people in stream, I know full well people weren't quite believing me how good this card was. But you'll see by the clips, just the variety of goals he's scoring. Now, I didn't want to put this review out until I had tried them in Champs, because obviously Champs is just, well, it's meant to be the most competitive game mode, but realistically Rivals is. But most people will go through a phase where they won't play Rivals at all, and it'll just be Champs after Champs. So realistically, Champs was the game mode I really wanted to test him in, and he was unbelievable again. I mean, I've said unbelievable about 40 times, Jeff, but he just was unbelievable. And he also comes with a really catchy song as well. I mean, you'll see me in the clips dancing away at times because we played the song. Not every time he scored, but most times he scored, because it's just a catchy song. Obviously, cons-wise, I already mentioned the skill moves, and the longevity is something I wanted to kind of talk about. Right now, I would rate this card probably, for myself, about a 9.5 out of 10. Genuinely. Like, I know that seems ridiculous at this stage of the game to rate a card this early on a 9.5 out of 10. But right now, that's what he genuinely felt like. Whenever I had him in my team, I just feel like I was always going to score. And it's hard to really describe to people who haven't used him already just how good this card is at scoring. It's just unreal. And it's not going to suit everyone, right? I need to clarify this. he's not going to be a 9.5 out of 10 for everyone, because you need to be good at using these kind of strikers with these kind of physical traits, you know, being good at hold up play, being able to do one touch passing and get through and goal that way. You need to be that kind of player for this card to be that. But when I'm really trying to think of a rating for this card, I'm trying to think of the long term as well. You know, this card, as much as I love him, he's not going to be top tier forever. And particularly, I think when we get to like the team of the year, he's going to drop off quite fast with the kind of cards we're going to get. So I think realistically a good rating for this card, and I think it's a very fair rating, which I know some people are not going to agree with me, but I need to use them, try them out now and you'll see what I mean. I think an 8.5 is very fair rating, considering on how much fun I had with this card, how good of finishing he was. And when you're getting a striker, you need someone that can finish. Seems like so obvious. Thanks, Michael Owen. But you know you need a striker that can finish. And Mario Gomez is most certainly one of those strikers that can finish. He can finish anything. So I stand by my 8.5 rating of this card. Feel free to try him out and let me know what you think as well. Obviously, like I said, he will not suit everyone, but 8.5 I think was just the fairest rating I could give. You know, some people he'll be like a 7, for some people he'll be a 10. I feel like 8.5 was fair, and you know, you've got to bear in mind he's a hero card as well, so linking to everyone, he'll fit every team. So, team, let me know what you think of this review, and also please do leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you are new. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.